Hello all. So here in this session we will discuss some idioms and phrases which is important for your upcoming prelims examination. And along with that we will understand the meaning of that phrases and we will learn the implementation of the same. Okay. So this is it what we will do today in this session. So here is the first slide. This is the first slide. And here you can see the first idiom, that is to get in hot waters. That means to get in trouble, to get into trouble. To get in hot waters, that means to get into trouble. And what is the implementation? Suresh will get in hot waters if manager hears about his mishap. Hears about mishap. Okay. So this is the implementation. Suresh will get in hot waters if manager hears about mishap. So anyway, Suresh has done some mishap, some mismanagement done by him. That's why if it gets into news and if it hears by managers, so the Suresh may get into trouble. So that is the meaning here. Okay, moving to the next one. Hit the nail on the head. It means to do or say the exact thing. To do or say the exact thing. Hit the nail on the head. What is the implementation? John hit the nail on the head when he replied, what's the exact reason of less confidence in public speaking? Right? So this is the implementation here and it means do or say the exact thing. Next one, hoping against hope. This is very simple one and it means without hope. Hoping against hope, you can simply correlate with without hope. That is, there is no hope at all. What is the implementation? She is just hoping against hope about the speedy recovery of her uncle. Okay. So this means that she is just hoping against hope about the speedy recovery of her uncle. This is typo, right? So about the speedy recovery of her uncle. Moving to next, an axe to grind. This is a common one, right? I think most of you heard about this phrase here. An axe to grind. This means a personal interest in the matter. A personal interest in the matter. What is the implementation? He has no axe to grind to guide you for the better future. Okay, that means he can guide you. This is a passive meaning, you can say. He can guide you, or rather I can say he will guide you, but there is no personal interest from his side. Okay, he will do it for your purpose only, for your betterness. That is the meaning here. Okay, now moving to the next slide. Have a card up in one's sleeve. This means have a secret plan in reserve. Have a card up in one's sleeve. This means have a secret plan in reserve. So what is the implementation? Mike has a card up in his sleeve for the opponent team in the final match of the tournament. This means he has something in which match can be the match can be in the winning side. So that is the meaning here. Mike has card up in his sleeve for the opponent team in the final match of the tournament, right? Okay, moving to next, to all names. This is again a common one. To all names, this means to abuse someone. What is the implementation? Very common example I am taking here. See, politicians often call all names against the opponent members or opponent leaders. Anyway, you can say, right? Moving to next, harp on the same string, dwell on the same subject. Harp on the same string, this means dwell on the same subject. What is the implementation? Earlier, he used to harp on the same string about how to clear prelims examination. Okay, that should not be done, but yes, for your betterness, for your conceptual understanding, this is the example here. Again, I am saying that concentrate only on prelims exam would not serve the purpose. At the very first moment, you have to understand what is the criteria, how what should be the best possible approach to make the best possible use while you are taking the mains level mocks. Okay, that should be your core concern. You have to have a better understanding about the mains examination as well. Only concentration on prelims would not serve the purpose. Okay, though I have taken here an example so that you can understand the meaning of this phrase better. See, earlier he used to harp on the same string about how to clear prelims examination. This should not be done, but yes, this example is like this, which should not be done. Okay, moving to the next phrase. Burn one's bridges, which means eliminate the possibility of return. Burn one's bridges, which means eliminate the possibility of return. What is the implementation? Emily burned her bridges to get data from the smartphone by putting random passwords. Okay, Emily burned her bridges to get data from the smartphone by putting random passwords. Okay, moving to next. Like a cat on hot bricks. It means very nervous. Implementation. John is looking like a cat. This is misprint here. John is looking like a cat on hot bricks as the first bank examination he is aspiring for. Right? As his first bank examination, as the first examination he is aspiring for. Here, he is already there, the pronoun, right? So this is okay. Right. John is looking like a cat on hot bricks as the first bank examination he is aspiring for. Okay. Moving to next. Sitting on the fence. Sitting on the fence, it means hesitate between two decisions or hesitate between two options. Okay. Decision or options. Right. Implementation. Paul is sitting on the fence whether preparing for government service or just continuing with the present job. So there is two options, that is he is already continuing with his present job or preparing for government service. That is the hesitation between the two. Okay, moving to next. A thorn in the side or flesh. A thorn in the side in one flesh, or you can say a thorn in the flesh. Both are same in meaning. A constant source of annoyance. A constant source of annoyance. And implementation. The teacher was a thorn in the student's side since the starting of the class while talking over phone. Okay, so the teacher was a thorn in the student's side since the starting of the class while talking over phone. Bury the hatchet. It's again very common, right? So bury the hatchet, it means make a good relation again, become friends again. So this making good relation or become friends again, that means there is some argument in talking maybe there. So that's why after completing this, bury the hatchet, this means that after some hot argument, hot discussions were there and they are becoming friends again. So that is the meaning here. Implementation. Please leave all the political discussions here and bury the hatchet. Right. Okay, moving to next. To play ducks and drakes. To play ducks and drakes. To act foolishly. To play ducks and drakes, it means to act foolishly. Implementation. Mike is playing ducks and drakes about his deteriorating health condition. Okay. At dagger's dawn, bitterly hostile means bitterly hostile. At dagger's dawn, this means bitterly hostile. Implementation. The two political analysts are at dagger's dawn with their views. Okay. Be up with the lark. This is a new one, you can say be up with the lark. Be out of bed early in the morning. Rather, I can say be out of bed very early in the morning. Okay, this is the exact meaning of this phrase. Be up with the lark, this means be out of bed very early in the morning. Implementation. He was up with the lark as he wanted to explore the beauty of the morning. Right. To take the bull by the horns. Next idiom, to take the bull by the horns. It means to tackle a problem in a bold and direct fashion. To tackle a problem in a bold and direct fashion. It means that if there is some problem is existing and you are not avoiding this problem to solve out, rather you are going to deal it. What's the best possible approach you can solve it with, or you can deal with the difficulty. That is the meaning of this idiom, right? To take the bull by the horns. This means to tackle a problem in a bold and direct fashion. Implementation. She is not good at speaking, but she will tackle the bull by the horns in the upcoming exams. Okay. Right. Moving to next slide. Put the cart before the horse. This is quite an interesting one, and you can use it on your in your daily speaking, right? Put the cart before the horse. It means put things in random order or wrong order. Random order or wrong order. Okay, random order you may confuse, but this is actually what demands the meaning, that is wrong order. Put the things in wrong order. Okay, implementation. Why are you putting the cart? This is cart. Okay, not D, it is T. Why you are putting the cart before the horse by selecting what to answer in the actual exam. Okay, why you are putting the cart before the horse by selecting what to answer in the actual exam? Because right now you are trying to think about which questions you want to answer in the examination, but till now you are not in the exam, so you don't know what come or what not to come. Okay, so selecting or any preconceived notion by now, it is not it is not to be done. Okay, it should not be done. So that's why here is the example. You can say, why are you putting the cart before the horse by selecting what to answer in the actual exam. Okay, moving to next, jump the bandwagon. Jump the bandwagon, it means to join a popular activity. Implementation. At present, everyone jumps the bandwagon with the farmers' protest, right? And I have given some example here based on the idioms we are discussing here, but it would be very helpful if you yourself trying to implement the phrases, the idioms I am discussing here. Okay, so please try to do it by your end as well if possible, and use all the idioms I am discussing here in the session, and share your answer in the respective comment section. Okay, that would be very healthy practice, right? Moving to next, throw out gear. It means disturb the work. Implementation. The laborers have thrown out the construction work. The laborers have thrown out the construction work and demand for wage increment. Right? Easy one. Next, to no avail, without any result. Implementation. The competitors asked to fix the dents in the running track, but to no avail. Right? Easy one. This kind of practical example, it serves you better and you will understand, and this will be very helpful to remember these idioms for a longer period of time. Okay, so that is the purpose of taking this session. So I hope by now you have understood that what are the phrases we have discussed here and their respective meaning, and along with that particular meaning, the implementation of the same you can correlate from your side as well, and you can share your respective implementation sentences here in the comment section. That would be a very healthy practice. Okay, so that's all from now, and good time.